Well, China's run of 6 straight days of a stronger yuan fixing versus the dollar came to an end just over an hour ago. Our correspondent Stephen Engel's been watching all this. And well, tell us something, what has China been trying to do? What have authorities been trying to do with the yuan at the moment? When we've seen a fair degree of volatility when it came to the equity and bond markets.
A lot of volatility in the equity and bond markets because of the fear of the deleverage campaign, how far it's going to go. And if the currency market, if there was contagion to the currency market, further weakness there against the dollar could spark further outflows. Panic is a word sometimes is bandied about. Maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration. But foreign investors also seem a little bit sanguine with this clampdown because the currency market, or at least the yuan versus the dollar, has stayed relatively stable. Maybe this is being done also at a time when they launched the Bond Connect as well. They want to give this impression of stability. There is not flight for the doors out. So we've seen, until this morning, 6 consecutive days of the yuan fixing rate set higher. Actually higher 24 out of the past 31, now 32 sessions, higher than forecast by the 4 main banks that track the daily fixing rate. So it's not only set higher against the dollar for 6 consecutive sessions, it is also higher than forecast. Let's go into the Bloomberg terminal. That's the bar chart saying 6 straight days of strengthening in the fixing rate ending today. Don't know how long that will last, though. Let's go into the Bloomberg terminal and look at some of the reasons that indicate that this is sentiment-driven. A policy intervention is a word that sometimes is used as well. The blue line there showing the yuan versus the dollar, showing relative stability, if not strength, versus the white line, which is the yuan versus the basket of currencies, which has been showing weakness.
Yeah, Steve, this is the don't fight the PBOC strategy that's taking place here. I mean, if indeed they are using this to surreptitiously intervene, any idea how long it's going to continue?
Yeah, as long as there's volatility in the stock market and in the bond market, this could continue to go. Again, you said don't fight the PBOC, and that is what economist Xia Le has to say. Let's bring up the quote. The PBOC is using the stronger fixing to prevent, his words, panic sentiment from spreading to the currency market. In the short term, no one can fight against the PBOC when it intervenes through the fixings. Investors will likely become more willing to sell the dollar, pushing the yuan higher from current levels. At least today, a bit of a respite, if that's the right word, a little bit of a weaker yuan fixing versus the dollar, but the trend is for at least stable yuan versus the dollar.